These are the Mpow M5. They're a compact set of true wireless earbuds, and I've been using these as my go-to set of earbuds for the last few weeks. This is my full review based on my own experience and whether I think they're worth your money. For full disclosure, Mpow sent along the M5s for the purpose of this review. However, all opinions shared in this video are my own, and I'll run through some of the pros and cons throughout the review to help you decide if these are worth your consideration. The Mpow M5 costs around £40 at Amazon and arrive in this basic compact box, inside which you'll find the earbuds, a set of replacement ear tips, a user guide, micro USB to USB-A charging cable, and a compact battery case to recharge the earbuds when they're not in use. There's also a small lanyard included, which can be attached to the case to carry this around without losing it. The M5s are constructed of plastic and are small and compact as well as being very light. Each earbud also has a hardware button which can be used to play and pause your music, skip and reverse tracks, and also control volume and your virtual assistant. This is a welcome addition given how many earbuds I've used recently which don't have any volume functionality. The earbuds have IPX7 certification, which means they have protection against splashes out in the rain and also if used in the gym. There's also Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity, APTX audio support, 5 hours of playtime per charge, a true mono mode, and noise cancelling microphones for claimed better voice calls quality. Once the power is run out, the included battery case is good for up to 32 hours of additional charging, taking the total runtime to around 40 hours. The charging case is compact enough to fit in your hand and easy to stow away in a bag or a pocket, and has a nice leatherette style coating which feels nice to the touch and adds some grip at the same time. Around the back of the case is a micro USB charging port joined at the front by 4 LED lights which show the remaining battery status of the case. It would have been nice to have USB-C and use existing phone charging cables for example, but this is a minor observation and something I hope which can be included in later revisions. Once inside the case, the earbuds have a small red light which shows they're recharging, and this light turns off once charging is completed. So with all that out of the way, let's talk about how they perform. Having been impressed with Mpow products I've tested previously, the M5s certainly don't disappoint. The angled drivers are a nice touch, allowing you to easily seat these into your ear canal with only minimal adjustment where it's needed. The supplied ear tips also allow you to find the perfect size for your ear canals, and I found the pre-installed median tips did the job just fine. My only criticism is the hardware buttons mean the earbuds are pushed into ear canals when pressed, and this can be uncomfortable at times. This can be avoided by using your devices for functions instead, but this kind of defeats the object of having the touch controls in the first place, and it's something I'd like to see changed to capacitive controls in future revisions if there are any. As far as the audio quality is concerned, the M5s has a very good overall presentation, with a well-weighted low end without ever becoming boomy. These don't dig quite as deep as the Arbely V10s which I've been testing alongside these, but the bass on offer here is more than enough for the vast majority of people. Moving further up the frequency range, and I did find that the mid-range and the top end could often become a bit bright and harsh with certain music such as percussion-based tracks mixed with vocals. It is clean without ever becoming distorted, but I found I had to reduce the volume a touch as it became harsh and uncomfortable at much higher volumes. For more sedate styles such as classical music and also spoken word podcasts, the M5s feel much more at home, and this makes them comfortable to use over longer periods. For movies and TV shows, the V10s have enough weight and mid-range clout to add impact to action movies and allowing voices to be projected well in the audio mix. Once again, the slightly bright nature of the audio can sometimes become uncomfortable, so you may need to adjust the audio to your own taste using your phone's built-in equalizer if it has one. One very annoying thing about the earbuds is that I often found the volume became out of sync on one of the earbuds, or the audio just dropped out altogether, meaning I had to place both earbuds back in the case and then repair them with their device. I found deleting them from the device and pairing from scratch cured the problem, and it didn't happen enough times to spoil my enjoyment, but it's something you need to be aware of if you're thinking of making a purchase of these in future. As far as battery life goes, I was easily able to achieve the claimed 5 hours of battery life from the M5s with a mixture of low to medium volume. Once pushed harder, the battery life does take a dip to around 3 to 4 hours of continuous use, but as they're stowed away after use, this means they're always topped up and ready to go, and I therefore found it's easier just to ensure the charging case is always charged, effectively giving an almost unlimited amount of runtime as long as you're near a charger. Once the case is completely expelled, the unspecified built-in battery can be recharged in around 2 hours by the included micro USB charging cable and a wall plug, power bank, or any other compatible power source that you can find. This slower charging speed is obviously where costs have been saved to arrive at the low price versus fast charge cases such as the Creative Outlier Air. One good feature is the fact that earbuds can be used in mono mode, with one just left in the case charging if needs be, leaving the other free to be used for calls or if listening to content such as podcasts which don't require a stereo setup. I also tested these for call quality and had no real complaints from those receiving any calls. Despite being slightly cumbersome with the push button method, the earbud controls work well, and it's nice to have volume control directly from the earbuds with a double press on the left earbud to decrease volume and the same action on the right to increase. At the sub £50 price point, these offer good value for money with audio quality which most people will find very enjoyable. The M5s are a great daily companion for a good variety of audio content, whilst giving the convenience of a true wireless connection and protection from the elements where it's called for. Just bear in mind the small connection dropout issues and you really can't go wrong for the money. As always, I'll leave a link in the description so you can go and check these out in your own time, and if you're new here, then please consider subscribing so you don't miss more content coming on the channel very soon. But for now, this has been my review of the Mpow M5 True Wireless Earbuds. My name's Mr. West, and I'll catch you guys later.